What's up, guys? Got another exciting hunt for you this week. We're going to send you off to Kyle in New York. For those of you who watched our hunting videos last year, you noticed that a lot of his hunts were in Virginia, and then he had a couple where he was traveling up to his home state of New York. Well, he's actually moved permanently to New York now. So, with that said, we'll send it off to New York and see how the hunt goes.
Morning, guys. It's about 6 o'clock on November 4th here in western New York. The clocks went back last night, so we got in here early this morning to get set up, and hopefully these bucks are flying around this morning. We've had a lot of good bucks right on the cusp of daylight, around 5:30, 6 o'clock, some 7:30. Today's by far the best day we've had on a weekend that I can recall. Yesterday I was in here and got soaked and sat till about 9, didn't see any deer. Did a few camera pulls, got some good bucks, and we know they're here, so it's cool. Got a cold frost on the ground. It's calm, and it's absolutely perfect conditions for deer hunting. Hunt with my stepdad today. He's obviously sitting in another spot, so between the both of us, hopefully these bucks are flying around. I got some, I did a doe and heat scent drag on the way in from J&S Scents. So hopefully we can have one come right down the line to us. How outstanding would that be? But I'm going to shut my mouth, tuck back in here, and hopefully wait for the activity this morning. Alright guys, it's just starting to get light enough so I can shoot with the camera. I can actually hear some deer chasing across the woods here. It's dead quiet, so hopefully we'll see what's chasing. It's absolutely dead quiet. And I rolled the can over a couple times and grunted. And I'm hearing things all around me. I don't know. A lot of it's probably squirrels and stuff like that, but it's dead quiet. Every noise I hear, I'm trying to scan because they're going to pop out of nowhere. It's pretty thick in here. So I just had a coyote sneak in behind me. Was the prettiest, blondest coyote I've ever seen in my life. I couldn't get the camera because he was behind me and the camera's on that side. I really don't have any shooting down there, but I was going to try to make something happen. And then I started squealing a little bit with my mouth. And he started walking away from me. And then I seen like 3 or 4 tails take off. And then I heard a little bit of running back and forth in there. So I don't know if he was chasing deer or the deer were chasing each other. More than likely the coyote was chasing those deer. So I don't know what that means for me this morning. Sucks. I would have loved to shoot him. He was beautiful though. But every opportunity I get at a coyote, I'm going to shoot every time I can. When I first saw it, he was probably only 20 yards, but it's the nastiest, thickest stuff behind me. And I had to stand up, turn around, grab my bow, and it didn't work out. It's a beautiful morning, man. I'm praying something for the better. If not, hopefully that guy will come back around. I can smoke him.
Mac. Mac.
I'm freaking shaking like a leaf. Oh man, what a good buck. He came in, to be honest with you, I kind of forgot about the camera. So I hope the footage is fairly decent. Probably about 25 yard shot. I know I hit him a little back. I saw him almost going down twice. So I'm hoping that he's down. I'm definitely going to give him some time. But I'm going to touch base with my dad. I just sent him some footage of the shot. I'm going to see how long we should wait. But I'll touch base with you guys here in a little bit. I kind of made the executive decision. I'm gonna start packing up, and I'm gonna go back to the truck. I'm gonna probably look here for blood real quick. Maybe see if I can find my arrow, and then other than that, I'm gonna back out of here. We're gonna give him at least a couple out, 4 or 5 hours. I think is the smart move. Obviously I want to go get him right now. I looked at the video. You can definitely tell him I hit him a little back, and he definitely wasn't on a full dead run. I actually saw him almost fall twice, so hopefully that's a good sign. But I'm gonna pack everything up. I'm gonna get out of here, and hopefully if I get down and I see some pretty good sign there, I'll pull the camera back out. But if not, I'll bring the camera back out when we start tracking. But hopefully we'll have good things to come here in a couple hours.
All right, guys, here he is. We waited about 4 hours to go in. The hit was a little back. It actually went in and came out gut. Actually pulled some guts out and it clogged the hole up, but he wasn't probably 100 yards from where I shot him. It's a good 8-point. More than happy to shoot him in here in Western New York. I got a lot of decent buck pictures, but this is the first time I've ever seen him. As you can see in the video, I mentioned I had a coyote come in behind me, and I thought my morning was done. I think I even mentioned it. But every once in a while, every 20 minutes or so, I was doing some can and grunts, and he popped out. And I actually had some doe and he out for the JNS sets, and he was heading right to it. I mean, I don't know if he actually smelt it. The wind was blowing his way, but I couldn't be more happy with him, so I'm tagged out now. I gotta give a huge shout out to my buddy Josh, my stepdad Dave, for helping me out and getting him out of here. But we're gonna get him gutted up here and get him back and get him processed. I'm probably gonna give him a nice skull mount here, but I definitely want to get some pictures with my little man as well. So hopefully you guys enjoyed the hunt as much as I did, and until next time.
First things first on this hunt, the amount of things that could have went wrong but didn't is amazing. First off, we had the coyote coming in chasing the deer around that he was talking about, and that could have ruined things for him the entire morning, but as you can tell, it didn't. And then the rock truck that was coming in, as the buck was crossing the tracks headed his way, you could hear the rock truck closing in and getting closer and closer, and after the shot, you could see how close it really was. So a little bit of time here or there, and that truck could have scared off the buck as he was coming through. So it was just pretty crazy timing that lined up. And lastly, the wind was horrible for this buck's approach. It was actually blowing straight at him, but a little bit of J&S dough and heat, and that took care of the problem. So as Kyle said, he pretty much came in right on a beeline for the scent that he put out, and that's just to go to show for anyone who doesn't put scent out in this time of year, it can kind of cover up your bad wind spot, or you can purposely hunt a bad wind spot and put the scent, blow it up into wherever you want, and it may not work all the time, but we've harvested several bucks on approaching from downwind, and they didn't get us. They got the scent instead. So as he said there at the end of the hunt, that it wasn't a perfect shot, and this happens to all of us, and the only thing we can do is make the right decision to back out and give him plenty of time. Whenever he went back in, he wasn't 100 yards from where the shot took place, and that could have been that he just clipped something good, and the deer could have been dead before he even got out of the stand. But there's no point in risking that. If he was still alive whenever he got down, he could have bumped the deer, and then with the clogged up exit hole like he was talking about, he may have never found that deer if he bumped him. So when in doubt, always give him a little bit of extra time, and that was a great decision. So with that said, we've got another exciting hunt coming to you pretty soon, so stick with us, and thanks for watching.
As always, like us on Facebook, follow us on Instagram, and subscribe on YouTube.